Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and for today's video you guys are gonna get ready with me. Jack had the idea to do a silent disco in the kitchen. It's Friday, it's time to get our groove on, and we can't go to the clubs, so we're gonna bring the clubs to us. I'm super excited for this evening, so I thought why not do a video where you guys can get ready with me. I'm gonna show you how to do my hair, and I'm going to show you how to do my makeup, and then I'll show you our little evening together. So if you want to get ready with me in isolation, then make sure you keep on watching. Before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz, and let's crack on. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl the back of my hair. Obviously you're not going to be able to see that, so I'll be back in a second to do the front so you can see how I do it. So 2 seconds. Okay, so I have just curled the back, and I've sectioned off the front. So basically you go from the crown to the back of the ears, and then you've got your section here and your section here. I learnt this from the girls at work. They're teaching me to do hair. So this is apparently how you section off your hair. So I am using this Babyliss Pro styling tool, 25mm. I bought it off Look Fantastic a couple of days ago and it came yesterday, and I'm really loving it actually. Usually I just use my straighteners, but I feel like my curl doesn't hold as long, so yeah, using that. So now we're going to go for the side bits. I might actually do this side because I haven't got my roller there. I'm going to show you how to do a couple of them and then I'll just speed through the rest. So I'm going for like a glamour wave. So I'm going to brush all this through and it will all sort of like, hopefully, mold into one. So I'm going to section this bit off and just show you how you do it. So with a glamour wave, you want to go in all one direction. So my fringe goes on this side. So this half of the parting wants to go away from the face, and as you get to this side, it will come onto your face, and that gives you a really lovely glamour wave so that you can tuck it behind the ear and it looks really lovely and glamorous. So I am a wuss, so I wear a glove because I'm just so prone to burning myself. It's a joke. So what we're going to do is grab this piece of hair, and we're coming towards the face because it's this side of the parting. I'm going to open up the clamp, pop the hair in, and because it's a brand new curling tong, it's super slidey, so I can literally just slide my hair in and then just wait for about 10 seconds because my hair's really fine. It will heat up really quickly, and then I just move this clamp like that to get the curl out, and then I'm just going to hold it in my hand for a couple of seconds just to wait for it to cool down and then pull it out. And I'm not going to touch that until we comb it out. So I'll do another section just to show you. I'm going to split this in two. Jesus, look at my roots. I'm going to split this in two, and again towards the face. Make sure you pull this little bit down here. Pop the hair in and just curl it round. And you want that end to be tucked in as well. You don't want it to be straight at the ends like I usually would for a sort of like beachy wave. And then we're going to clamp the clamper until it's all out. Squeeze the hair for a couple of seconds just to cool it down. And voila. Let me just speed through this bit and then I'll show you the top bit, because I'm going to put a tiny bit of back comb in because girl needs the volume. If you get a little bit stuck, you can sort of push the clamper a little bit and it just helps the hair feed through. Perfect. Right. Now for this top bit, I'm going to undo my little clippy, and then I'm going to do a little bit of back comb. So I've got this back combing brush. It's got a normal comb and then tiny little comb teeth in between just to really help with the back comb. And I'm being really gentle with it. And then you can just smooth over the top just so that you don't have that little bird's nest, and that just gives us a nice lift. I cannot do my hair without a little bit of back comb because my hair is just so limp, especially when it's freshly washed. I keep getting really static hair recently. Can anyone help me out? Because this is really annoying. It's probably these gloves making it even worse. But even when I don't wear the gloves, I get really staticky hair. Okay, and now I'm just gonna spray this section with my Got To Be Glued hairspray. And then while I'm doing this side, I'm going to watch the programme that I've been watching. It's called The Act. I knew about the crime story before watching this programme. Have you guys heard about the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case where her mother made her believe that she was really unwell? They've made a series out of it and it is so good. I'm on episode 3, so that's what I'm going to be watching while I do the other half of my hair. Okay, so we have finished the hair, looking very curly-whirly indeed. So next point of action is to take a wide tooth comb. This one claims to be non-static, so let's pray it doesn't make my hair any more static, and we're literally just gonna start to comb through. I hope this works. And then we'll tuck that. This is what I was talking about, it coming forward. It sort of shapes around the ear. I think it looks so pretty. And then push it up into the shape that it wants to go, so it doesn't go completely sort of flat. I might put a little bit of height, a little bit more height into this fringe. So I'm just sectioning off in sort of like a diagonal, back combing the root. I am super happy with how that has turned out. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So we're just going to go for something just bronzy and glam, really. Nothing too crazy. So to prep the eyes, I'm going to go in with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm literally just going to whack that all over the lid. And this is going to make sure that the eyeshadow lasts all night at our silent disco. I'm very, very excited. So what are the series that you guys are watching? I have run out of series. I've gone back onto Ugly Betty because I found it on Amazon Prime and I'm so excited about it. I haven't watched Ugly Betty in about 5 years. I used to watch them on repeat. So I've got Jack watching that with me. Today, like I said, I've started The Act, which I'm really enjoying actually. Jack and I are also watching An Idiot Abroad. I haven't seen that before and it is so funny. Cole Pilkington and Ricky Gervais and that other guy, the really tall, hilarious looking guy. I like him. Love that. That is just so funny. Jack's been making me watch a lot of Ricky Gervais, so we've watched The Office, hilarious. What else have we watched? Oh, Extras. Oh my god, I loved Extras. I never used to be a Ricky Gervais fan until Jack made me watch him and I just think he's brilliant. So, to start off with, I don't really want... I think I want to do a black or brown, yeah, maybe a brown, smoky liner. So maybe, oh yeah, let's do that first. Let's do that first. I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Whiskey. And I'm just going to run that along my lash line into sort of like a wing shape. And I'm just going to smudge that out with my Zoeva 231. See how easy they blend out. I'm going to actually pop this into the crease as well, really messily, and then we can just buff it in with the brush. I've really been loving working with pencils recently. Just feel like you get such a beautiful blend with them, and it means that you get intensity to your eyeshadow much quicker because obviously you've got that dark base down already, and you don't have to be neat with them either. It's brilliant. So now that we're fairly buffed in, nothing is too harsh or particularly neat. I'm going to go into the palette now. So I'm going to take, what am I going to take? This Morphe M573, and I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange, which is that matte colour there. And I'm just going to tilt my head back and just run this over where we put that pencil. And I'm literally just letting the brush go where it wants to. I'm going to go over the lash line. Is anyone else doing anything fun while they're in isolation? I'm so excited for this silent disco tonight. I think it'll be hilarious. You know, just have a good old boogie. I think I might do an all matte look today. To deepen up a little bit, I'm going to take this shade Cypress Umber, and I'm not going to go too crazy with this colour because it's super dark. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand just to take off the excess, and I'm going to let this brush pop straight into the socket of my eye just so that you have a little bit more depth. I'm literally just going backwards and forwards wherever the brush wants to go, and then I'm going to go back into the previous brush just to help buff it out a little bit more, like that, and then I'm going to take it along the lash line as well. Okay, so whatever is left on my brush, I'm literally just going to push that up into the front of the brow. I've really been enjoying doing this kind of smokiness. I've even put the smallest amount of that Cypress Umber on my big fluffy brush as well. I've literally taken the tiniest amount and dusted most of it off on my hand. Just wanted a little bit of shadow up here. It kind of makes it look a little bit more smoky as well. So I'm going to take Tempera. I was going to say tempura, like tempura prawns then. Oh, yes. Take off that excess. And I kind of want to just re-blank the lid, just so it looks a bit brighter. Yeah, that's good. And then we can re-go over the smoky lash line as well. Okay, I'm going to go back in with my Cypress Umber brush just to merge that pale shade into the darker shade. I've got no extra product on my brush, I'm just using whatever's left on there. I'm just going to take a little bit of mulberry with my Morphe, what are you, M514, just into that outer corner. Yeah, that's nice. Going back in with Cypress Umber, just to do the lash line again. And now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Perversion pen, which I'm severely running low on, and I'm going to do a really thin line. I feel like I should wing it out. Should we wing it out? Let's wing it out. Right, I've had a bit of a mare with the old liner, so I'm just smoking it out with a little bit of the black in the palette with a little dense brush. I'm just patting it over the top. It's going for a smoky liner anyway. See, I just can't do them on myself. I really struggle. I think it's because my pen is running out. That doesn't help the situation. I feel like I should have used a gel liner and the Peaches and Cream PC45, because when I did a liner with this brush, it made it so easy. So yeah, next time I'll grab a gel. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly put some mascara on and some lashes. I'm gonna go for the Lash Library London style in either Poetry or Love Story. I feel like this pair is Poetry. So yeah, I'll be right back. So, look at the eyes with the lashes on. So gorgeous. Right, what I'm gonna do is really speedily go through my skin because you've seen me do it 1,000 times. So I'm gonna speed it up. going to quickly do my lips off camera because my battery is running low. So this is the final look. I am all complete. So all I have to do now is get my glad rags on and let's have a silent disco. I'm so excited. I will bring you along tonight and let you know what I get up to on my night in isolation with Jackie boy. So I'll see you there.
Having fun?
Do I look good?
Yeah, really good.
You don't look so well.